And we are hopefully live. Can you see us, hear us?
You need to have your mobile.
Yeah, should be. I'm asking questions without being ready to read the answers. Let me log in to the chat so I can see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, there you
Ooh, your channel. Oh my God.
go. What?
We have a large increase in new followers, guys. If you're new here, welcome. These live streams are not what you would probably expect. You probably expect some serious band people
Hello.
speaking about serious stuff, but this live is
No,
anything but
there's a zombie Sam sipping his cold British tea.
cold.
Yeah. It's cold but right now because
You-
I set up the live here and it became cold.
Oh, but you have a very nice mug. Why don't you show them your very, very British mug?
Oh, piss off.
Eh? It's not a British mug?
No.
It's a Harry Potter mug.
Yeah, but it's private. It's my private things.
What private?
It's my
You have it in a
life.
live stream. What kind of private is it?
All right.
Eh,
I can go until there.
Why is your ass glued to the chair?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You see? Something like that. There you go.
Okay, so. Oh, Paul is here. How, Paul? Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Hopefully, in one of those days, we're going to meet, but it's still secret. Shh. It's only people who read the newsletter that know that something good is happening. Shh.
Then keep it secret while you're talking.
Yeah, we're keeping it secret. Like, guys, if you're
Fuck.
what the fuck are you doing? If you're receiving our newsletters, I mean, if you have subscribed, we revealed some secret news.
Receiving our newsletter?
If you are subscribed and you're not receiving your newsletters, it means that they are going to your spam. So you need to go to your spam.
And if you're not receiving a newsletter because you are not subscribed, it means you're twats.
Okay, that's a simple answer. So just
go and subscribe now.
Just let me catch up with what you guys have said until
just
now.
Drop the link there.
We apologize for the delay.
Drop the link there so people can subscribe and catch up with our news.
I will. Which cats will we see first? Will some keep brushing vanilla and giving all the cat hair to Sophia?
Not at all.
The world awaits.
I have a
with
shirt.
giddy anticipation.
I'm planning on keeping it clean. Thank you.
David, that's a very sharp observation. Hello to everyone. David, Diana, Aaron, Infinite Constellations, Michelle, Alan, Nora. Oh, Denver. Hello, Denver. Alexandra, Carrie, MW, Naomi. Oh, Aaron, you really like that pepper peanut soup, right?
All right.
I mean, we really need to try it. I mean, like he likes very spicy peppers. I cannot. I cannot stay. If it's too spicy, I start shouting.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
But him and my mom, they really like spicy.
It's good for your heart.
Okay, short metal girl. Hello. Swedish spirit.
Hello to everyone.
Toronto has a nerd bar that serves butterbeer.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. I mean, like I was wondering, like, what kind of weird name is that? And then we drank it at Universal Studios Japan, and it was quite nice. Too much sugar for my taste, but yeah, very tasty in general.
But I really enjoyed that chocolate frog. It was huge.
Oh, the chocolate frog! Like we bought that chocolate frog. So basically, we ate half a kilo of chocolate.
It was really milky, and it was staying in you, on the back of the throat. It was really fantastic, and a fragrant flavor. Really, really nice.
I'm so happy I'm awake to catch you guys. I work third shift, so I should be asleep. Oh, I'm really sorry, Naomi, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Big hugs to you all.
So, should I start with my news?
Yeah.
So, I've been so busy that I'm really trying to catch up with sleep, first of all. But apart from this,
You're trying to. I was expecting, to catch up with messages, with emails, catch up with
no, I
sleep.
have completely ignored my mobile, starting from family, not even arriving to fans and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
well, today I found you sleeping on your plate, inside your plate.
shameful.
I mean, I was washing some
That's the first
dishes
time.
because our
You
dishwasher
understand you're
died,
working too much when you're doing something like that.
and I start talking, and I turn around and I see someone, like, I see him sleeping inside his plate, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, you're fucking joking, obviously. I thought he,
No,
like,
it was
something
not
happened to him, but
joking.
eventually he was sleeping. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Hello.
Yeah, I was not joking. So anyhow, but things are good, and hopefully this week I will get around and arrange a calendar for Season of Ghosts,
The dreadful calendar.
which will bring us to in a good position in terms of the new video clip, hopefully. Which is ready to be just exported. So
Yeah, we have
we are
two
very
of
good.
them.
Yeah.
We have two of them, actually.
Yes.
Do we?
Don't remember.
Yeah.
So I have too much information
Yeah, we have
stored
two of them, and
in my brain.
You're currently working on one, and it's pretty much ready for release. So hopefully,
Yeah.
if you finish it in like 2 weeks' time,
Yeah.
we can,
Yes.
or 10 days or
Just
something.
as usual, I have ADD, too much information stored in my brain. We speak later about it.
My God.
So anyhow, we are in a very good position with that. Hopefully.
Ciao Italia!
Hello, Italia.
Come sempre. And hello to Mexico, Roberto.
Zombie Sam is also in a very good position. We are pushing this new single through.
Right, you're making a new single.
Yeah, and I also wrote a new one as well.
Also, you have two singles coming up.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Not sure whether it's...
They sound very aggressive.
Yeah, it's gonna really kick ass. It's a mix and match between the new sound, the new album I composed, and the previous one. So we're mixing sounds. So it's a transition. So you can understand that there's been a change in an evolution, as artists. But it's really, really interesting, and I was really, really pissed in this moment of my life, and I put all this pisseness.
Oh, these what?
Pisseness. It doesn't exist.
Okay, we're making words now.
Yeah, I create words because I can. So fantastic, I can.
I am pissed, therefore I produce pissness.
Or I can also produce peace.
Native speakers, disregard this.
Okay. Anyhow, whatever it is, the song is so it's actually punchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the other one is quite I don't know how to describe it, but it's good as well. So be excited.
It's good as well. So it's a very nice description. My song is good. Listen to it. It's good.
I just don't want to give too much information.
Anyway, that's fantastic to see that you're back from the dead, that your solo project is back from the dead.
It is just that I don't know whether I should release it before the new year, after the new year, because you know what people say. If you release before the new year, even you release in December, you see the date, it is 2020, and the day after is 2021. Oh, it's too old, that shit is old, and it's like you're just mentally stupid.
What are you
I
talking?
released it, one day before, and it was.
What are you talking about?
It's like when people say,
because it counts as a release of 2020, even if.
Yeah, it's like when people say, start saying, "Oh, see you next year," and like it's tomorrow. It's same goes with the releases.
Yeah, they see you next year.
But same goes with the releases. You released it yesterday, which was 2020,
me.
counts as old release. So probably I will release it in 2021 because it will count as futuristic release. It will count as new, fresh, cool. That's about it.
Okay.
This was Zombie Sam news.
He just had dinner, so he has enough energy. This is good news for the live stream. Well, I didn't have dinner, So I'm drinking my orange juice here. I'm gonna eat later, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Roberto, gracias. I hope in Mexican that's the correct way to say thank you.
So what do we have to do about Mexico?
What?
Do we need to do we need to play music?
Oh, that's still a secret.
I'm so sorry about it.
It's a secret, but if you have received our newsletter, you know exactly what's going to happen.
If you had dropped the fucking link so they can go and subscribe.
Well, I can do one thing at a time.
I was speaking myself. And
hello, Colin, and welcome to everyone who just joined. If it's your first time here, take a vomit bag, sick bag. How do you call that?
What?
Okay, no, we do not produce vomit-worthy content, but we might occasionally be funny.
We might occasionally what?
Sort of, kind of.
Occasionally what?
What?
We might occasionally what?
Play your guitar and stop asking. I'm sorry. I'm answering. Asking.
What?
Cannot speak today.
Talking about?
I'm doing what you asked me.
Stephanie, and please drop the link.
And who the fuck are you?
Josh.
Can you play your guitar?
No.
And shut up. Stop addressing me.
Valerie?
Do you want me to be Valerie?
I don't know. I dropping the link. I'm sipping my tea. It's so fantastic. It's so vibrant and it's so...
You're not funny. What exactly are you doing?
I'm just trying to piss you off.
Well, you piss me off just by sitting there.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. At least this time I won't have to hug anyone. Yeah, Julio, that's very true. This new year we won't be able to hug anyone. At least I know I won't. I mean, like,
you're not gonna hug me.
I will have to hug you.
You know what I'm gonna buy you for Christmas? Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's very thoughtful of you. We're never gonna run out.
Yeah.
Guys, what are your best thoughts for
Christmas presents?
Christmas presents.
Lady,
Christmas is too far. It's too far away.
Yeah, Christmas.
So I'm not thinking about that stuff.
You need to start thinking about Christmas presents right now.
I cannot plan that far ahead. It stresses me. It bothers me when people plan their life 1 year ahead, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna be fucking alive 1 year ahead.
You're affecting my livelihood by not letting me plan my stuff.
Okay, what kind of grand plans do you have to do in a lockdown? By the way, guys, we are based in the UK. If you're new here, we're based in the UK. We're in lockdown. And we're doing fine. Kind of.
We're good. Everything's fantastic. Life is good.
I knew I smelled digital man period blood. You smelled right.
What?
That's a digital man period. We keep refining things here. You're building a reputation for yourself.
Digital man what?
So,
piss off.
My New Year joke. Look up your Facebook friends' very inspirational posts from the last New Year's Day telling what a fantastic year they're looking forward to. Oh my God.
Digital man period.
Yeah.
Really? Do you have anything better to tell me? Anything
calling
sweet?
Your girlfriend,
like my hair is beautiful.
Another girl's
my eyes are fantastic. You know, what kind of tea do you like? How was your day? Digital man period.
Digital man period, yes. Yeah.
And what kind of people do you bring here? What kind of funds do you have?
They are blaming...
I'm going to start doing, live streams on my channel when as soon as I'm going to start being active again and start releasing music. And then we're going to make a war of fans.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to start sending haters.
This is not funny.
It's going to be hooligans.
This is not funny.
Oi, mate!
This is not funny. If this was an attempted humor, this is not funny, what you just said.
Why isn't it funny?
Because
I've been insulted here.
It's like saying to people that being in this band is like a side gig for you just because you didn't have anything better to do.
No, I just
And
said
when you
that
start being active,
I just been insulted. I'm being bullied.
You deserve it. Can you stop being so fragile?
Really?
Yes, you deserve it. Everybody knows. I mean, like, everybody knows that you're on a permanent man period.
I'm going to stay here like that. I'm not going to talk to anybody anymore.
Okay, good for you. Hooligani. Hooligans. Yeah, we're hooligans.
Yes, you are.
So if I were to come by your house at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, what would I find you doing other than wondering who the heck I was and why I was there?
Throw a bucket of water from the window and trying to hit you.
If I was awake, because I tend to wake up late unless I have to show up for work. If I was awake, I would definitely be in my tracksuits as usual, preparing breakfast and speaking to the cats and making sure that the whole house is properly aired and everything is, all the curtains are open, and just preparing the house for the day, basically.
10 a.m.
And you would be on your
10 a.m. Do you understand?
12th meeting.
Yes. Do you understand how many conversions do we need to bring on the table already until 10 a.m.? Ooh. What are you talking about? Right?
So long story short, he would be in his office, which is my office, but during the lockdown, it's his office.
Oh, no.
I work in the kitchen. So he would be in his office.
Sipping my tea.
Above all. So
you cannot start the day without a black tea. How can you?
I can. I'm going to think about Christmas presents after my birthday. Exactly. Us Sagittarians are going to think about Christmas presents after our birthday. Thank you.
Can we wipe Sagittarians off Earth?
Why?
They are a pain in the ass.
He says that, and now this is something that he's never shared before, probably. He says that because his entire family comprises of Sagittarian women. And when he met me, he was like, "What's your zodiac sign?" I'm like, "I'm Sagittarius." He's like, "Oh my God, not you too." But then he stuck with me, and he didn't want to leave, and he broke my balls to stay.
Who didn't want to what?
You.
You're saying lies.
From one side,
you're saying lies, and I will leave it saying just because what? Look.
Blocks.
Look.
So from one side, he was like, "I hate Sagittarian women." From the other side, he's like, "Oh, right, I'll stick around a bit longer."
9 or 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You're a masochist. Aren't you a masochist? I mean, he met me and he was like, "I hate Sagittarian women. Like, my entire family comprises of opinionated, bossy Sagittarian women." And I'm like, piss off. And I'm like, I'm even worse than the average Sagittarian. I'm Sagittarian with an ascending Leo. I'm like,
what does this self-marketing bullshit campaigns you're just saying in front of the camera? I'm a good person, blah, 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 blah. It's like a politician saying, "I'm gonna make better streets for yourselves. I'm gonna wipe your asses. I will come in your houses. And I will, I don't know.
Well, I've thought about
give
it.
you better everything." Well, you're speaking this way.
I've thought about it, having a political career, but I'm not filthy enough. So probably I would either be kicked out for actually wanting to do good or assassinated if I became too good and too famous. It's either one of the two.
You're blonde, blue eyes, and white.
So?
End of the line.
So what?
We are in 2020.
Oh, right. I'm not diverse enough. I cannot be a politician. What if I came back? What if I came up with a narrative that I'm secretly down the line I had a non-white ancestor? And what if I said, "Oh, I'm bi now, so I'm diverse. So now I can have a political career."
Could be just a covering. You're still blonde, blue eyes, and very pale skin.
Yeah, but if I say that somewhere down the line I had 2-3 ancestors that were not white, so I'm not exactly white.
How can you prove it?
How can all these other people prove it? They just say it.
They
Anyway, whatever. Let's cut this bullshit conversation. It's not funny. It's not relevant. It's just.
We're not here to be funny. We're here to speak honestly.
Well, if we speak honestly, this is going to turn into a very political live stream, ranting, me being furious about 1,000 things. And no, people do not need this. People just enter a second lockdown. Not everyone, but quite a handful. And no, we don't need that crap in our lives.
All right.
Michelle just wrapped all of your Christmas presents today.
Yes.
Kudos.
This is one of my fans. Do you understand what this is? There you go. This is me.
Hey.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
So someone says, I'm still keeping fingers crossed for Christmas lockdown. Finally, there's a chance for a quiet December without Mariah Carey screaming from every shop.
Hopefully.
I believe that during this lifetime, even if you spare yourself like for 1 year, during this lifetime, we're never gonna stop hearing those Mariah Carey greatest hits, which are not bad, by the way. I really like them. But when it gets repetitive,
yeah, this indeed.
At some point, I mean, like.
By the way, there is.
It only makes me think that there hasn't been a decent song since then.
Not true. There is.
How many?
There is lots of variety.
Where is the variety?
There's lots of instrumental music out there, Sophia.
All I want for Christmas. I'm not speaking about instrumental. Has there been any other decent Christmas song since then?
Why don't you hear the Home Alone soundtrack?
If I want a fucking dessert, you cannot offer me pizza. I'm speaking about Christmas songs with lyrics. I don't want any instrumentals. I'm speaking about pop music with lyrics.
Claudia.
Francesco.
Sebastian. The soundtrack, the motion picture, has songs selected from here and there.
Okay, thank you for teaching us what the
and blah blah blah. And this is not just Mariah Carey.
Okay.
In the world.
Okay. Well, the world disagrees with you. I'm speaking about mainstream pop Christmas. I mean, it needs to tick every box.
That soundtrack ticks every possible
box.
He's
in denial. He doesn't understand what I'm saying. Goodbye. Let's go to the next topic. Apart from last Christmas,
she needs to be right all the time. She needs to be right all the time, and this is really upsetting. I'm gonna come back.
I challenge you to find me
a report on how those songs are really, really successful.
Come up with a report.
Don't be, very picky with me.
I dare you.
Because you know how bastard I am with reports.
Be a bastard and prove me wrong. But they need to tick every fucking box, eh?
No. They are pop songs. They're super famous and were incredibly famous in the 90s. They are still played everywhere around Christmas.
Okay.
And they're in every possible movie still used.
Okay, I'm speaking pop song from a pop artist. As in Madonna or Prince or whoever the big, pop artists. I'm not speaking classic or oldies. Whatever. This is taking too long. Enough. Enough. It's too long.
It's too long. Why don't you speak alone and you have a conversation with yourself only? It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be funny.
A conversation with myself. Nothing too rare. I mean, I do it. I don't speak to myself actually, but I think.
Bravo.
I think alone.
At least everyone agrees.
What?
It's yourself.
You would be very surprised to find that I do not always agree with myself. There is plenty of other opinions that say yes, but. Yes, but. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with what people are saying, and you're staying there in your corner being antipatico.
I am not. We're talking about Christmas songs.
We were talking 5 minutes ago. Like, what?
I don't know what comments are there, so I cannot interact. I cannot. So, how was your week, by the way? What did you do? Are you keeping busy? Are you keeping, I don't know, entertained? Are you playing games? What are you watching? Today she played a song. I was there, just trying to relax, to rest.
Who?
Me. I was resting. Don't interrupt me. Go through the comments. I was resting, and Sophia played a song, and it's like, I want to have sex with.
Oh, that was an amazing thing.
And
I was gonna speak about it, about what you have, when I was gonna ask people what they have watched.
I was there in my corner.
I made an incredible discovery.
I was vegetating watching MasterChef UK. Amazing crap. And she plays this song, and I was like, "Hey." So, what's the title of the song?
The title of the song is "I Want to Have Sex with Jensen Ackles," and it's the song was composed by a guy called Elf Pirate, and apparently it's a Spotify curator that puts How the Story Ends on his playlist. So I went and checked out his profile just to see who put us in his playlist, and I was impressed. It's a guy who cosplays Tolkien characters, and very, very successfully, I have to say. And I'm a fan. So he's singing about himself, ignoring his girlfriend, and secretly wanting to have sex with Jensen Ackles. If you don't know who this guy is,
he speaks about Dean.
Yes, if you don't know who this guy is, it's the actor that plays Dean Winchester in Supernatural, the American series that apparently ended a few days ago. We still haven't watched the last episodes. We still have 5 episodes, and I'm mustering up the courage to watch that because I'm 100% sure that everybody's going to get butchered in the end.
Hopefully.
Why hopefully?
At least it's over. I mean, from season 5 until now, it's completely useless. So let's get it
can
finished.
You have a bit more respect for the effort of others and for what other people like? I mean, like you are completely acid. You're acid.
I am not.
And unlikable.
I am not.
You're acid, unlikable, and a jerk.
I have higher standards.
Yes, higher standards. Watching a road trip.
That is pure. That there is no standards there. That is just pure brain dead stuff.
Yes, double.
And sometimes you need stuff like that. You're watching it just to have something brain dead.
Oh. Whatever. Okay. Butt Kicker says, I worked and watching Haunting of Bly Manor. Is it any good? I've heard mixed opinions about that.
It depends who speaks about it, to be honest. I don't trust anybody's opinion.
Work was mostly stressful.
Talking about critics, I don't trust anybody's opinion because...
Why is your new boss abusing you? I'm sorry that you have to go through that.
Who's abusing you?
May consider changing the workplace somewhere in Germany.
Oh, I'm really, really sorry. What's going on?
Yeah. He cuts my working hours for no reason. I'm sorry about that.
It's during this pandemic, I think it's a...
Buonasera.
It's a recurring scenario. and it's nothing that we can really choose right now. Just hold on, and if you want to change it, if this is something that you don't like anymore, just try to change your environment. Don't stick there because nobody forces you to. Try to change your environment, slowly and silently.
I see. You stop. Diana says that she stopped taking medicine. It's a good thing. I mean, medicines, they might claim to fix something, but obviously, unless they are holistic medicines, they are fixing something and destroying something else. So, at least in my opinion, that's the way I see it. At least, in my experience, because I've taken plenty of that and plenty of the others.
I
So,
see.
I can compare. So, I hope you do not need to take any more medicines from now on.
I see.
Remember my stupid co-workers who barely wear masks at the office? I was granted a move to the opposite side of the office where the colleagues are more responsible. Still in the same office though.
You were granted
That's very
because you wwere granted because
what?
what was
He was not grounded. He was
ah
granted.
okay.
They gave him the permission to move.
Okay.
Yeah, you did very well. And if you see something wrong in your workplace, you need to, especially when it has to do with health concerns, you need to voice it because honestly, there are plenty of people around me, including my mom, for example, that they are too polite. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna die for politeness. Like, screw polite. Uh, because essentially polite um, implies a level of fakeness, like you might want to say something but you're not saying it because blah 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 blah, for good or usually good reasons.
Yeah.
But in these cases when health is concerned, please just do me a favor and just voice your opinion and do not back down. Do it nicely, but do not back down. Just protect
The
yourselves.
middle finger up.
And
Middle finger
also,
up.
what?
The middle finger up. The middle finger up.
What is this?
The
Eh,
politeness.
yeah, the politeness. Well, I'm not a very big fan of politeness. I'm a fan of good manners, but when they start jeopardizing truth and you start becoming a suppressed, I don't know, personality that, um, I don't know, basically you don't have a life because you cannot say your opinion, and then you start having thyroid problems, because that's what happens eventually to people who don't express themselves. You start having thyroid problems.
Hello.
Then hello. And then you start having too many too many issues, and this health price is not worth paying.
Yeah. Yes,
So
indeed.
fuck polite, don't be jerks though. Fuck polite and don't be jerks. Find the sweet spot between that. Express yourself, protect your boundary, like set boundaries, learn how to protect your boundaries, but also be respectful of others, but don't take any shit. This was the free piece of advice that nobody asked me for, but I gave it anyway. Um, when I was redeployed, one of my new colleagues started abusing me. Who is it? Tell me his address. I'm gonna go and punch them. I reported her, and turned out it was not the first time she bullied someone. 2 months later, she left after a long talk with HR. Serves her well.
Serves here well.
What pieces of shit? I mean, like, between adults to bully others. I mean, like, it's something that you hear very often in Japan, that colleagues might bully someone. It happens a lot. But over here, I don't, it's the first time I hear it. Although I'm pretty sure that there are more cases,
Very,
but
very well.
I'm sorry that you had to go.
Yeah.
Both you and Timo had to go through so much shit.
Really, really sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be vocal and you need to stand your ground.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a very, very crucial period, but people do not seem to realize it as much as they should, perhaps. That right now you need to be ready, like a soldier. You need to be alert because things are happening fast, and you don't want to put either your life on the line or your family. Therefore, in front of your family's safety and your personal safety, screw polite, screw, I don't know, becoming unpleasant to others, it's okay. Everything is, I believe, is it's permitted right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if somebody comes to me and is not wearing a mask, I would say, yeah, you have to wear your mask and you have to do this and you have to do that. Like, if they take it personally,
It's their problem.
it's their problem. It's not personal. It's like what,
Yeah.
steps that you have to take in order to protect each other.
Yeah.
And by the way, we did take 2 COVID tests until now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one last week, one this week. The one from last week, we have the results that were negative, which is excellent. And for those of you that missed this part, I think we mentioned it last time.
No.
Or maybe we did, I don't know.
We didn't have a live stream last week.
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
No.
Anyway, we are participating in a research from by the University of Oxford. So
and
we
the
were
Scottish government.
The Scottish, yeah, with they're working with the Scottish government. We were kindly invited to participate in this research. And long story short, we're going to be offered weekly COVID tests, and then after a point, monthly COVID tests for a year, just to help research about this
against the coronavirus.
Yeah, and which is great.
Yeah,
and
it's fantastic.
you just get a home test kit, which is super simple, non-invasive, no painful, no nothing. And you do it, and they wait outside. Like, you just give them your sample, they leave, and that's it. Yeah, so
and that was great.
It was a great experience.
Yeah,
and it was nice, like reassuring. Although a negative test means that you're negative that moment, and like next day you might, if you go somewhere, meet someone, or touch something,
the
but
kind of
better than nothing.
The kind of lives we are living right now at this moment in time.
Yeah,
it's not that we meet anybody. So this moment in time,
bullying is the ultimate hate crime, so atrocious. Yeah,
bullying
I agree.
Bullies, they're just cowards.
Yeah, I mean, I really hate bullies, and they are just ballless retards.
Yeah, the word retard shouldn't be used,
but in their case, yes, I will use it. I had a fight with my friends, and then I had to MMA someone. Nice. MMA. MMA helps. Yeah, definitely. I always admire people who do martial arts, as long as they're not jerks. Yeah, absolutely. There's no excuse for bullying, to be honest. And cyberbullying, that goes beyond any possible, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
It breaks every record of keyboard warriors. Yeah, like the cancel. I mean, don't even get me started with the cancel culture. You know what kind of opinions I have about cancel culture, woke culture, excessive political correctness, and all this BS.
Hiding behind your keyboard and you being a pussy there. Not really.
Don't even get me started. We're gonna get censored. This live is gonna be taken down. I don't want to talk anymore. Just don't be those people.
Yeah, just don't be a pussy, guys.
Congrats on the negative tests. Thank you very much. And congrats to everyone who also had a negative test on this chat. Okay, so in the US, the Red Cross does a COVID antibody test when you do a blood donation. Will you be getting the COVID vaccine? David, no. That's a very long conversation.
No, and at the moment.
At the moment, we're not. They haven't offered it to us in the first place. First of all, second of all, I was reading a very extensive article, and and I really agreed with what I read. It's like the average timeline that a vaccine development. I ruined my. Okay, again from the start. So the average time
it's really, really experimental
that science needs to develop a vaccine is an average of 10 point something years. Okay, some take longer, like 20, 30 years, like the HIV one, that still hasn't been found, or at least that's what they say. And some others like less. So the average time is like 10 years. So for COVID, uh, it was like 8 to 10 months. Essentially, a vaccine contains dead or weak parts of the virus, whereas the vaccine that is widely developed around the world does not contain any of that, and instead contains something about, yeah, it's kind of alters the RNA. I didn't like at all what I heard. So anyway, I am not a medical doctor, so I do not have all the details or all the answers. But using, you know,
But also,
plain logic, it doesn't sound great to me. It sounds like a forced process.
But also, speaking about this right now, it's just wasted words
Yeah,
because either they are gonna come up with a vaccine or not.
this thing is not going to disappear even if they come up with a vaccine.
If they give it vaccine,
yeah, until
it will. But even if it reaches you, the vaccine, you're not gonna be in the category of people that you're gonna be prioritized.
Yeah, for sure.
Or if you're in the vulnerable, yes, and you don't know what kind of vaccine. We're talking about the article that Sophia read. Then another article is gonna come up, and then another one. Then they're gonna tweak more the vaccine, and it's gonna be a bit more different. So it's really, really, really useless talking about something that nobody really knows about.
Yeah, it's true. So Nora says that she used to work in pharma, and even for generic vaccines, it's at least 4 years until it is a safe product. Absolutely. So that article I was reading. It was speaking about Frankenstein vaccine, because it's like you're waiting for a normal vaccine just to save people from their pain. Instead, you're going to get Frankenstein. I've even read more fringe theories that they are going to put DNA of animals inside there.
Can I speak 1 second?
If that's true,
what I would advise the world is to raise the standards, and to raise the standards of how to do things. If this COVID-19 came, whatever it is, whatever it is, I would.
They didn't unleash it on us. No.
Whatever, Sophia, whatever it is. There are some countries have certain amounts of standards, like the UK. We are working with standards for hygiene. We're working with standards of security. We're working with certain standards. And people have standards for business continuity, being ready to whatever, have a disaster recovery plan, whatever, even it's difficult in these cases. There are some countries that they have no fucking idea about standards, and they live with no standards.
Yes, but
this is where virus like this brews and comes and spreads. Vaccine or not, even if you give me a vaccine for this virus, if there are no standards in other countries, and we need to be all in the same level. We fix COVID-19. In 50 years, another virus is going to come. And it's going to come for the same reason, because in some countries there are no standards.
Yeah, well, that's a very comfortable narrative also. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to close this topic because it's very heavy and everybody's sick of hearing about it. And I'm going to address some questions that you just asked, guys. It's not about, it's a very comfortable narrative saying that, yeah, it grew in a certain country that had no standards and blah, 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 blah. I've been reading an overwhelming amount of information saying how well it was planned in advance, and definitely not in that country. And even their plan has a name, because it, like in the beginning, it ran as an exercise in a potential and hypothetical scenario of pandemic. And that thing was like exactly 1 year ago the exercise started. And so yeah, and then very, very accidentally, this thing came along, this virus came along. It's like,
still there is no proof of anything. We cannot talk about anything.
Oh, what I'm talking about is quite it's quite public, actually.
Still, Sophia.
So let's not make pointless conversations about how other countries are at fault or they should raise their standards. Yes,
Sophia.
Obviously, if you have no hygiene standards, things are about to go haywire for you. But it doesn't mean that it started there. I mean, I used to believe that it started in a specific country, but after all the stuff I've seen and I've read, I understood
planned or not planned,
that things happen differently.
Okay, planned or not planned, it is very easy to plant a seed in a place where the land can grow a bad plant.
Fine.
Okay.
Sure.
So this is what I'm talking about with the standards. If you plant a seed where the soil cannot grow that kind of seed, it will not grow it.
Jonathan says, don't take the vaccine. Well, Jonathan, even if we didn't want to take the vaccine, I don't think we will have the option to.
We shall see. As I said, it's useless talking about it.
Yeah. Anyway, if people just wore their mask when they go out, cases wouldn't be rising in America. Yeah. Sadly, I agree, because I mean, the simple mask is not is if someone, let's say very easily, if someone coughs without a mask and they are contaminated, even if you're wearing a surgical mask, you're gonna get it, just because the diameter um, of the virus particle is tiny. So eventually it's going to come through the mask. So only if you're wearing a P3 mask, like a very good one, only then you will not probably, hopefully, get it.
To be honest, seeing whatever happens right now with this virus, fake or not fake, whatever, people believe, I'm a bit disappointed the way I've always seen, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get offended. I'm being honest with you. I've been idolizing America a lot, and this is me, the America fanboy, and I'm seeing, my dream, being sort of, falling apart like crumbled in a crumbled apple pie, whatever. Seeing people how they are behaving right now, it's like what are they doing with this virus? And seeing lots of people are not just complying with it, they are just don't giving a flying fuck because they see that it's all bullshit. And this is what is really scaring me. And it's like, am I fanboying a bunch of people that are, not thinking clear?
So what did you say?
I'm saying that the way I'm looking at America right now, that people are not really complying with the virus.
The problem is that
they don't react well. They didn't react well.
You cannot speak for everyone. I mean, like,
I am not, but
like
if they have the biggest numbers ever,
most people are behaving properly. But sadly, this pandemic has been highly politicized. So whether you wear your mask or not, it means that you're voting for one or the other, which I find disgusting.
And plus, whatever happened in the middle, governments have put money, all the protests, all these things that happen in the middle that they were not supposed to happen because there was a pandemic. All these things, guys, all these things, they made me really think and reassess the way I see things in which way I look at life,
Well, it's not something that is just for America, but it's for the rest, for the world in general. I mean,
it affects everyone.
I realized that humans have very bad hygiene on an average.
Yeah.
I had better hopes for that. But apparently, no, humans do not have good enough hygiene, because if we did have, whatever they throw at us, we can fight it off, because we can protect ourselves by basically maintaining a basic good hygiene, we and our families. But apparently, because people are dirty and they insist on being dirty, and having very dirty habits, this virus spread like wildfire. Anyway, whatever about the virus, someone new is here, and they are saying that I found you through a suggested video randomly. So welcome, but
how do you like our music? Welcome. And how do you like
he is
our
asking
music?
if we are working on new music. Yes, we actually are, and we're hoping to have a new single out in a few months, like early 2021.
Yeah, yeah. And
um
it's gonna be, it's gonna have it's a mix and match between the first album and the second album. So if you haven't checked out the first album, which is called
The Human Paradox,
go and check it out. It's on Spotify. And also check the second album, which is called
A Leap of Faith.
So check both albums. They are on Spotify. And we would really appreciate if you could just drop us an email or a comment anywhere on social media and let us know what you think about the music.
If you listen, yeah. And this also counts for everyone who is new here, or whoever is watching here for the first time. By the way, thank you very much. And actually, we have a new interview online documenting and analyzing lots of things about the new album.
Yeah.
I spoke with our good friend Carl Begay from the website Brave Words. It's a Canadian metal website about metal news, new releases. It's a big website. So they have our interview over there. Like, I think it was published on the 19th.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, two days ago. So you will find lots of information about the new album, which, long story short, as a summary, I said that I made, the way I'm picturing it, I'm envisioning it, is it's going to be like a bit more aggressive and more electronic oriented. So more electronics and more aggressive sound are going to be for some songs. And yes, we're still going to be working with Fatal Fee, who is going to be in charge of most keyboards, because some of the keyboards I'm writing them, basic melodies and drivers for the whole song.
Yeah.
And also there's a bit of gossip in that interview, because the interviewer asked me about, oh, so you were about to play a show with Bloodstained Child that didn't happen because of COVID. And it's like, how's it going? I mean, like, in a previous interview, you had told me that they treated you like shit, and you were angry about that. So I'm answering to him that no apologies were given, but I chose to say hello after many years. But yeah, just go to bravewords.com if you're interested in reading interviews. I don't know if people still...
You can drop it in the comments.
Still read interviews. Yeah, I'm going to give them the link in the chat.
You want to play a track right now?
What?
You want to play a song?
Am I going to try to find the link, or am I going to play a song?
No, we're going to play a song for people who just came along.
Just give me some time to find...
Okay. So it is really fascinating. We're remixing new sounds for in the new album. And I find it quite good, because how can I say, it has some things from the second album, which has this heavy rock impact, but it has some songs that have some electronic metals, phases, and then it goes again that heavy rock side which I really like. So yeah, it's I think it's a good evolution what's happening here on the plate, and we're mixing good things, I believe. Hello.
Yes, I just
speaking.
I just pasted the link for the interview for whoever wants to read it. Alan says that the Fatal Fee surreal collaboration is awesome. Love it. Actually, many people seem to love it. I mean, it's not like I do not like the song, but after so many years, I thought that it would be old news to release it. But eventually, we released it, and it's our fastest growing song to date. It's like in just a few weeks, it has like 40,000 streams on Spotify alone, which is incredible. Thank you very much for liking it.
Do you want to play a Leap of Faith?
Someone is asking, are you with a label? No, we're not with a label at the moment. And
what is a label?
Yes, I mean, like at some point, labels are becoming obsolete unless they really have something nice to offer us, like a very fair deal. Because otherwise, I mean, we run our own management, our own PR, our own distribution, our own everything, our own booking. So we used to be with a label, and I regretted being with a label, so that's why we went independent for the second album, and might or might not keep the same formula for the third one. We're going to see. I'm open to everything. Vanilla and Lady should be summoned.
Lady! È questo? Lady! Questo? Lady!
If they don't want to show, they're not going to show. Twenty. 2021年リリース予定。はい。はい。来年ですね。新アルバム。シングルは、なんか、4ヶ月ぐらいかかると思う。今から。今、新しいシングル、頑張ってる。Let's talk about something really important. Where are the cats? We want cats. Should I go and abduct someone?
No, we should play a song.
Guys, whoever, I know David mentioned it, and whoever is over 60, I suggest you get a very good P3 mask. If you don't know what a P3 mask, just send me a message. I will give you a link of what you can buy from Amazon. Like, for example, there are very good brands like Moldex, 3M, and just look for a P3 mask. You're going to look like, it's kind of big and it has filters, but these are the ones that really, really keep you safe. If you go shopping, if you really have to go shopping, those ones, they can really protect you. Or if you have to take a flight, this is the one, whenever I take a flight, before the lockdown, that is, I always wear a P3 mask all throughout the airport flight, because these are the days that we're living in. Okay. Anti-COVID protestants.
Are we going to play a song?
Yes, we are. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat because I don't want to leave any major question unaddressed. Justine Horner, I posted the link for the interview inside this chat, so just look for it. Otherwise, if you don't find it, it's all over social media. I posted yesterday. Naomi Hillman says, do you still talk to the members of Blood Saint Child? Well, I didn't talk to them for at least like 8 years, but I took the high road, and I said hello after many years, although no apology was given to me for anything. So yeah, we're on a hello, how are you basis. And yeah, there's more stuff like that in the interview if you want to. Okay. What are you going to play?
Leap of Faith?
No.
Bickering. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And put the water down.
I want you to know that nothing will be the same anymore. I want you to know that nothing will feel the same anymore. And the heather beats when my spirit screams like a barren tree. Habit's not a need, I have to break free. Habit's not a need. Through the closet, my clothes on, see the world, take a leap of faith, flying the unknown, you falter. There's no punishment, only consequence and wonder. And I want you to know that even if you suffer alone, there's nothing to fear. You only need the power to let go. I'm the heather beats, and my bones they creak like a barren tree. All those promises drowning in this mess, how can I forget? In the middle of the world I stand unbreakable, with a leap of faith, creating your fate unshakable. Take a leap of faith, flying the unknown, you falter. There's no punishment, only consequence and wonder. And here, Paolo, you can digitally send us your amazing bass solo. Paolo is with us, and he composed this excellent bass line that in the normal version you can hear, but not in this one. In the middle of the world I stand unbreakable, with a leap of faith, creating your own fate unshakable. Take a leap of faith, flying the unknown, you falter. There's no punishment, only consequence and wonder. Actually, guys, they were saying that they would like to see an SOG Christmas album. Well, that would be weird. I would be very, very scared to make a Christmas album or even a Christmas song, because I've seen some of my
Jolly Christmas is the best time of the year.
Well, you could cover it with Zombie Sam.
I have already a Christmas cover, baby. Have them.
Some of my favorite bands, they have done Christmas songs and they absolutely sucked. So I'm afraid that I'm going to be one of them, and I will make a very sucky Christmas song.
I have a cover here stuck since I was a kid, and I will do it. I'm so crazy about it.
Well, you did do an amazing cover of Carol of the Bells.
Yeah, Carol of the Bells, it doesn't have any sung parts.
Well, it had some minimal sung parts, which I sang.
No, as soon as I have the bands, back together, I will do the Snow Miser. I have it here.
Nice. No, What the Guys Meant was an original Christmas song.
Hi, Mr. Snow.
And that's going to be the para dance that your fans are gonna dance like this.
Miser. That's a crazy song.
Yeah, it's a very nice song. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
This is a pachi, pachi, pachi.
Pachi, pachi, pachi.
Stop with the pachi, pachi.
They learned it. They like it. They should do it. It entertains me. It's funny. I like it. So keep doing it. It's fine. Okay, so I would like to take. I would like to take. I would like to take a moment to speak about a new campaign, because some people reminded me. Some people reminded me about the fact that yes, many venues are being crushed by the pandemic. It's so tragic. Yes, it's very true. And the real truth about the music industry right now is that after we come out of this, assuming that we're going to come out of this, after we come out of this, we're going to look back, and apart from the people that... What? Is this a song of hope?
We will come out of this, and you're still a piece of shit.
Well, it's not a song of hope. So after everything I do, I'm still a piece of shit. You haven't changed your opinion all of these months. It should be because I'm a Sagittarius. Guys, if you're a Sagittarius, don't go next to him.
No, don't.
He's gonna hate you instantly.
Don't come.
Okay, that's a joke. It mostly counts for me because we're living under the same roof.
No, don't come next to me anyway.
People are gonna take it seriously, and they're not gonna come next to you, and that's gonna be catastrophic.
It's fine.
Why are you so rude? I mean, I said fuck polite, but you're just plain rude. Para 久しぶりに聞いた。まあそうですね。彼は毎日パラパラしてる。なんかこう踊ってる。I'm just saying that you're dancing and you're doing para dances every day. He's singing for the potato salad. Potato salad. You know?
We will not come out of
No? You change opinion.
Yeah, I changed.
It's not a song of hope anymore.
No. You wear a knee replacement every day. How can you come out?
Can you please not speak about my knees? Thank you.
And your wig stinks every morning.
My what?
Your wig.
My wig. My God. Does my hair look like a wig?
Yeah.
I hope not.
And your wig.
Can you do a couple of shows in Canada, Toronto specifically? We would love to. Canada is a country that we've never played in. And if we came to Canada, Toronto obviously would be...
And I will also sing the piece of shit song.
He will also sing the piece of shit song. I'm doomed. What is Sam's star sign? He's a Cancer with ascending Leo. So... He's a Cancer with ascending Leo, and I'm Sagittarius with ascending Leo. So you have to thank the two ascending Leos for this bickering session. So when you have two lions fighting, that's what it becomes. Bickering the whole day, every day. It's not very funny sometimes, but anyway. My hair doesn't look like a wig. See? Don't forget about lips and the trumpet. I sound like a trumpet, and my lips are what? What was my lips like? We have to go back and watch.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch.
And then
you
watch.
You can come up with the lyrics, guys.
But basically, he takes inspiration from coming up with atrocious rumors about me that I'm wearing a knee replacement, that I'm doing brain injections, and I'm wearing a wig, and what else? That I sound like a trumpet?
Of course, you do.
What tuning is the zombie playing? My cat's calling, Feral, and the misters are chilling in the garden. Say hello to your cats from us. Sam plays drop D. Do you play drop D? He plays drop D. Steikina hairstyle. She's big. 話せない。Hairstyle ですね。
Stop speaking weird languages.
私も伸ばしたい。もうすごく頑張って伸ばしたい。サプリとかいっぱい飲んで。We have some Japanese people in the chat. I have to.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Yeah, that's exactly what you have to say for them being here. Your wings sassy people. Cancers. I don't know many cancers.
Why sassy?
Well, it kind of describes you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Cancer is an amazing sign. It means you are close to mermaid powers. Are you a mermaid?
I'm a merman.
Are you a merman?
I'm a merman. I'm a merman. I'm full of hope. I'm full of hope. I'm very splashy and I wake up in the morning. And then I look at you and I get full of sadness. She is wearing a wig. Her teeth are chewing gums.
I'm not chewing any gum.
Your teeth are chewing gums.
My teeth are chewing gums?
Yes, they look like chewing gums.
No. My teeth are chewing gums. Why?
Yes, they are.
My teeth are not chewing gums.
They are chewing gums. Yeah, that's what you put in your gums.
Okay, I understand. I do not have very adult-looking teeth. My teeth look like a baby. But this is why I have a baby face. And when I'm 50, I'm going to look like I'm 40. And you will suck. And you will be a fucking raisin. Okay? And then you will not laugh about my chewing gum teeth.
I'm gonna be very positive and splashy. And you're always gloomy and gloomy and negative. You're gonna be wearing a wig every day.
Oh, I missed quite a few comments here.
What comments?
Someone is asking, you're still in contact with Saju? Yes, I am. But it's not like we are talking every day. It's just like, yeah, we're saying, hi, how are you? I never had any problem with him, so there is no problem. They're asking for vanilla. Can you go and abduct her?
Annie.
Yeah.
So, I'm living. What time is it?
I also had a COVID test. The swab made me sick. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not the most pleasant thing to put this thing up your nostrils. And
yeah, but it's not that bad either. The way they do it here, the self test kit, it's like you just have to touch your tonsils.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, how do you call the thing that in your throat?
Don't remember right now.
I don't remember. how to call it in English. Anyway, you have to touch your tonsils like lightly, like for 5 seconds. It's just might produce a gagging effect, but it's not painful or anything. And then you just touch inside your nostrils like very lightly. You don't just do the thing until the brain, and that's it. Just you put it in the bottle, you return it to the person, and you're good to go. Sam, I love your guitar. You play so well. I'm jealous.
Thank you.
Did you guys ever think about releasing the chords of your songs? That's usually something that more famous people do, but at some point, why not?
Releasing what?
The chords.
No, it's not the right time right now.
Yeah, at some point it might happen. Usually it's people who are a bit more established that do that, but if you guys absolutely want it, you can break his balls and he will have to do it for you. That's the way to go. And by the way, regarding the Toronto shows, when touring is normal again, what you guys have to do, because this is how things happen, you have to pester your local organizers and you have to say, look, check out that band from the UK, Season of Ghosts. Just check them out. You need to invite them, or you need to speak to them, to arrange something with them. This is how it happens. And if enough people, and like, for example, you and your friends, they go and do the same thing and pester them with emails, they might actually listen. Because this is one of the main ways that invitations come to us.
Of course.
And booking requests come to us. And the same goes for your favorite convention, be it an anime convention, game convention, whatever convention, or your favorite festival. If you and your friend just keep pestering them and say, hey, look at that band, check out that band. This is how people listen. They say, who the fuck is that band? Let's check them out. So if they actually like it, they will send us an invite and we will come to you.
So we can come in your town. You can come in your town. And you can see here.
Where is Paolo? I lost Paolo.
Paolo! Don't you want to see here like replacement? Here a knee replacement?
No, I don't have a knee replacement. So anyway, do you remember how to play another song?
No.
Do you know how to play What a Time to Be Alive?
No.
The shock.
No.
What do you remember?
No. I remember no.
Is that the default answer for everything I'm going to ask from now on? No?
Yeah. My mug is empty. The sugar is over.
At least you ate dinner.
Done.
At least you ate dinner.
For today, I'm done.
Don't you remember another song? Come on. One is very lame. No. You have to play one of those that we don't usually play. If it's you play this on your own. Learn Cherub Rock. That's a good song. But I want to play your songs too. See? See? There are people wanting to play our song. So at some point you need to consider giving them the chords.
Okay.
Sophia, you sound fantastic speaking Japanese. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Are you gonna sing this song?
No.
Why?
No. Unless you remember how to play one of the songs that we don't usually play, I'm not singing it. At the risk of sounding repetitive, come on, don't you remember how to play What a Time to Be Alive?
No.
Almost Human?
No.
You're fucking lazy. And you cannot say no to this.
That's why I was sleeping on my plate, right? Because I'm lazy. Do you want to play Genesis?
No. Still, for crossing the ocean, you'll need a multi-country arrangement. Fucking sucks, you know. It's becoming very difficult for bands to play overseas now, especially in the US, with the visa requirements and stuff. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. Fantastic, A-Pass. That's a good thing, to be able to be your own band without needing anyone.
Welcome to the club.
Any other offer? Niente? Nulla?
I said Genesis or A Place to Call Home. We never played.
We never. And by never you mean last weekend?
But not many of them attended.
Mamma mia, Domenico. Mamma. Not even asteroid, not even something, whatever. He's being very picky and very difficult today. I don't know how I'm gonna deal until we sleep.
I'm very classy, and
you're very classy.
What do you want?
I told you.
See if I remember asteroid. If I remember it. Try the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There are moments in our life we can describe, waiting for a way to find our way back. Are you still in there? Are you still there now? Dry your tears, even if no one else can understand you. Choose your path and never surrender again. Maybe you don't recognize yourself no more, and you're weary of this fight alone. All my scars are mine. Somehow I'm still alive. Wipe your tears, although we've lost beyond our comprehension. We're realities and never surrender again. Wipe your tears, even if no one else can understand you. Choose your path and never surrender again. Tring, tring, tring.
That's about
And at this point, I feel the intense need to show you my t-shirt, because I'm very happy with this t-shirt, and I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
It's again, it's a Stephen Rhodes t-shirt, and it says Cult Video Club. It's super cute. And now that you saw it, I'm sitting down again.
What?
Just let me see. Let me see what people are saying. Cool t-shirt, thank you. Pachi, pachi. Thank you. Girls can sing higher than us boys. It all depends on the boy and depends on the girl, really. I love this song so much. Best of Bickering compilation. Yeah, well, many people have suggested it. And at some point, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to record the horrible songs that you composed about me.
I've been a sad evil way.
Zombie Merman is so funny. especially because there are plenty of people telling him, oh, you look like Aquaman. And I'm like, he's not that ugly. I mean, with all due respect to Jason Momoa, he's not my type. He looks too macho for me. Can we have a best of Sophia and Sam compilation for New Year's Eve? Like, is that as in songs? That, I mean, like, I have no problem.
I'm trying to sing. I've been assertive all week, but I can still tell you, fuck you.
You've been assertive all week?
Yes. I've been assertive all week. I've been working so much, but I can tell you, you are a piece of shit.
Again.
You are a piece of shit.
This is turning into a very bad mantra.
You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit.
Why do I have to tolerate to have this relationship with this human?
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. It was like
very assertive.
The most beautifully melodic song that you wrote with the shittiest lyrics.
It was very assertive.
You've been assertive, but you can still tell me fuck off. Okay. Okay, good.
With style.
With style. With style.
And very melodic.
Here goes. Well, I don't know if you're gonna have the time to make to actually record the songs, but maybe we could chop videos of the best of, which you can later use as a guide to actually record the songs. That's gonna be something. And people, like random people that will be finding us for the first time, they will be like, who the fuck are those jerks? Like, why are they pretending they're a band? They're a joke. But we don't care, because as long as you are here and you appreciate us, we're gonna be good and happy. It's gonna be our inner circle joke. It's like our inside joke. And who cares?
My time is over. I'm leaving.
Your time is over. You're leaving. Just don't throw me your socks, okay? Are you going to abduct one of the kitties to bring here? Because like so many people have been asking for the cats and nobody came. You guys are also jerks.
Nobody
Just
cares.
like your dad.
Nobody cares about you. Bye.
Can you bring a kitty?
Piss off.
See? Can you bring 2 kitties?
Piss off.
Can you bring 3?
Piss off.
The 4th one, you're never gonna see it. Furfurella, she just doesn't appear.
They are all 4 on the bed.
I was sure about that. They are hibernating and ovulating. Gotta get Season of Ghosts up here in Liverpool when things return to normal. Plenty of venues. Yes, absolutely. I think we've been just to Manchester, but never Liverpool. I knocked my privates the other week and I had to change all my underwear. No ball jokes. Oh my, I'm very sorry about that. Ciao! Hi! Why are you treating her like a criminal? Ciao! That's Vanilla Cookie for you all, if you haven't seen her before. She's one of our 4 cats. Ciao!
Doesn't want to be.
People almost cannot see you because you're too white against the light.
She's a crooked paw.
Mwah.
Give her to me.
Happy. No. Go back to sleep. We took care against her will. Against her will. Unless she wants to be calmed.
No.
I don't know about that. He gave birth. I don't know if you heard that, but he just said that I gave birth to this kid from my ass. Good for you, I guess. That cat has the wildest eyes I've ever seen. Yeah, well, she was freshly out of bed, so maybe she looked a bit weird, but I swear she's very sweet. By the way, hi, Isaac. welcome. I've never seen your name before, so I'm assuming that you're new here.
Oh, and somebody else came. Oh, ciao! Ciao! Lady!
No. She's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed, yeah. But don't treat her like that. No. They're gonna close us for no.
Ciao, amore.
This is Lady. She's Italian. Now you have to go back. You have to go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Okay, go back to sleep. Sorry. Well, that didn't go very well. So my mouth is full of hair. Yenny. So these were the cats for you. We had to force them. They couldn't come on their own. It's their time to sleep at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. I know that it's a shitstorm out there. Like even if you see it from a health point of view, from a politics point of view, in general the morale is very low. But just please stay safe and stay constructive, even if you're home. Try to be constructive. There's plenty of things to do at home. I know that many of you enjoy your outdoor activities. We all do, but there are plenty of things to do. And if you need any moral support, you can always. What was this?